All right, welcome to SaaSx1D. Uh, yeah, I wouldn't say it's been a while because it's been pretty not a while this time. It's just like what I don't know, less than a month I think. Uh, yeah, so sort of running a long experiment now, compounding boredom. I mean, I feel like my mind is like a child. Yeah, it's like seeking the next novel thing. I mean, I think that goes to say that everyone's mind is. I mean, probably everyone's mind is like this. But yeah, mine I feel like more so is like that I always want like a new thing to look up to. So that goes on for like all aspects in my life. That's like yeah, I mean yeah, okay. Yeah, almost all aspects of my life. Uh Workouts, I mean I'm always trying new workouts. Studying as well. I am always up for like studying something new. And not in a I mean like commenting on it in an unbiased manner. It's neither good nor bad, but then like in an imbalanced manner, always starting something new is kind of bad, I guess. Uh, yeah, my systems, my organization, in the sense that how I work and stuff, I am always like revamping that. I don't stick to something. I'm always pre-optimizing things. So that's one. And another aspect of boredom is just like yeah, just like just scrolling and YouTube and podcasts and music and stuff. That also just affects my creativity in the sense that I am unable to come up with more ingenious cognitive uh, thought chains like these. So, sort of a long running experiment where I did this before around I think when I was 20, so that is around 6 years ago, where I gave up all sorts of entertainment, video and audio. So that involved music as well. Now, of course, when I go to the gym or let's say, yeah, some is playing something around me, I can't control that. I wouldn't be that rude to like make them not play stuff around me. I can't stop the birds from chirping around me if they happen to chirp in a particular melody. So I can't do that. So yeah, I myself choose to stay away from music. So there's that. So no headphones. I don't. Yeah, no headphones. No podcasts. That's a bummer because like podcasts are seemingly very. They fall in the kind of pseudo productive stuff that I do, as in the sense that like if you do it, you feel like you're productive. But yeah, that's kind of not it. So usually what goes is like just text. Yeah. So of course like if that's off, like Instagram, YouTube, all that is definitely off. Yeah. So if music is off, all of that is like definitely off bounds. Uh, when I am, yeah, so when is it okay to go to a visual sort of a learning modality is when I am done reading everything. Let's say I'm done reading all the literature on how to do handstands, and I'm still unable to find out particular tricks and tips, and like I'm unable to like experiment myself and like dial it down and stuff. Is when I sort of see one video. Is like you'll have to earn to see a video. I guess you do your research, you run your experiments, you come back and you look at it again. So that's that. Or probably just get a coach, get a calisthenics coach. It's much better. Yeah, okay. I'm starting out with like a bunch of calisthenics, like weighted calisthenics. I'm like I've starting that. I am almost like very close to getting a muscle up. I am 6'2" and 96 kilos right now. So yeah, I should be getting a muscle up pretty soon. I'm training for handstands as well. Weighted dips and weighted pull-ups as staples. I use weights for legs, so Zerker squats, deadlifts, all that stuff is there. I can't back squat because my range of motion for my right shoulder is limited because of an arthroscopy. I dislocated it quite a while ago when I was like, yeah, sparring a bad right hook and a duck and like it yeah, fell off. So that's that. I can't back squat. Uh, So yeah, that's like a quick view of like my generic workout program and stuff. Hey, that's a nice segue to like display a practical instance of like how being bored has led me to being creative. So because I was bored with just powerlifting and like general bodybuilding and like how modern circles would say power building, I sort of forayed into calisthenics as well, weighted calisthenics, getting into some tricks and tips and some skill work soon. Also getting into some desi workouts as Indian people would say, so like kushti or pehlwani is the way to go about it. So duns and buttocks and stuff. Rolling around, the usual wrestling workouts, mixing some sprawls with some lunges and like some kettlebell flow stuff. So I can like I learned to like juggle kettlebells as well. So yeah, some jump rope tricks and stuff. So just that mindset of being bored in fitness again and again has really helped me explore a whole bunch of skills, and yeah, has made life kind of fun. So I look forward to the part of my day where I work out. So that's that. Uh, yeah. Similarly, when it comes to my career or the way I study, uh, boredom is kind of nice because what it makes me do is it makes me meditate on architectures and ideas and concepts and come up with either novel ideas or novel to me, so that you rediscover ideas. Rediscovering ideas is kind of a really nice theme that I'm getting into like recently, and just documenting them like a man of science. So there's that. Documenting them, just like things uh, in a pseudoscientific manner, or just like very objectively, as objectively as I can, uh, as a man of science in these video essays and stuff. Has been sort of a good mental fitness thing for me. Uh, I mean, I don't say mental health because like I would be mentally healthy even without this as well. But then being mentally fit would be a different thing. Yeah, there's a difference between those two. So yeah, mental fitness. These kind of logs, just being observational about my cognitive patterns and just doing things helps out. Yeah, all that scrolling or like just consuming videos in any format, even if it's for like educational sense, in an educational sense, or let's say even when I'm like having lunch or dinner, I would watch these conference videos, these talks, these hour-long talks. Even then, they sort of, I don't know, put you in a certain different mindset. Now, neuroscientifically speaking, I am like all over the place in the sense that I do not know the terminology. So I would not use that as well. So yeah, I'm speaking anecdotally. So compounding boredom. The idea of this video is deliberately cutting off all things that make me sort of forget who I am in the moment and just rely on like text and like experiments to sort of level up in whatever I'm doing. So there's that. Uh, Actually, the best way to like unblock a certain thought pattern in my mind has been just to like meditate on it. Just go on a walk and meditate on it. Now, I also go for a lot of walks, and like podcasts and music are usual staples there, but then doing them without music and without podcasts is going to be sort of fun, I guess. So let's see where my mind goes. I did this before for 14 days, 6 years ago. It was a really good block as far as I remember. That is when okay, I have another channel like where I talk about Emacs and stuff. 6 years ago, during that time when I had the 14-day sort of an experiment of not doing movies as well, by the way. So there's no television as well. So there's no series or television, like no Netflix. Yeah, that is when I got into like Emacs during my summer vacations. Uh, as like a full-time job, I spent like 4 days out of the 14 days just like diving deep into Emacs before I started working on anything else using Emacs. So there's that. Uh, yeah. What else? I mean, I expect my mind to go places when I'm doing this, so that would be interesting. Uh, it would be interesting generating your own side quests and not having the world decide your agendas for the day through the phone or through the internet. So that is interesting. I mean, you of course read text, but then you have to deliberately think about it and like spend some time with the ideas that you would read there. Yeah, I'm not doing Twitter by the way, so Twitter is off. Yeah, Twitter is not X or Twitter, whatever you prefer, is off. Yeah, whatever. So there's that. Uh, yeah, let's see where it goes. I mean, I've been journaling. Text is kind of nice. I mean, I like doing text. I do text in multiple formats. I type a whole bunch. I read a whole bunch. I handwrite a whole bunch. I mentally think in text in English. Uh, yeah, I also think in like semiotics. Okay, semiotics is also something that I'd get into. Like just like how do you think in a more organic, more fundamental manner than just text is something that I've been like personally cognitive, like meditating upon. There's that. Like what's a more fundamental manner to think in than just have an inner voice? So when you were a baby, did you have an inner voice? You first had to learn English, and then that is where the inner voice popped up. So what was the thought process before that? Is what I've been, I guess, thinking about, and I like probably like returning to that would be at least partially, or being able to return to that in a more reactive manner without like forcing it would be nice, I guess. Like yeah, I guess. So yeah, compounding boredom. Uh, yeah, I bet this is going to be like really difficult because it was difficult the last time. Although it was very rewarding and I got a lot of things done. Uh, I anticipate it to be really really difficult. But the way I am going about this and the why for going about this is to like redefine boredom because it's been a blocker in my life in terms of like making serious progress in like in an accelerated manner. Yeah, I mean, I understand the joys of yeah, just like quick scrolls and watching YouTube and like that stuff. But yeah, there is some serious creativity that I'm leaving on the table when I even decide to indulge temporarily and like even for a 5 or 10 minute thing. Uh yeah, in these. So there's that. I mean, imagine the amount of free time that opens up between things that you do. Let's say you go to the gym in a car, you put on stuff. Uh, yeah, you go for a walk, you put on stuff. You walk from home to wherever, you put on stuff. Yeah, I take breaks, I put on stuff. So, accumulating all that throughout the day is so much cognitive firepower being freed up to be dedicated to something stupid like this serendipity. So, I mean, statistically speaking, I should be producing more of such content. Now, I'm not going to like promise anything because like I have like a bad track record of not keeping my promises when it comes to like creating content. But yeah, statistically speaking, uh, yeah, given more cognitive firepower that you invest into just being serendipitous and thinking, uh, more of it should trickle down into these videos. So I guess that's that. That's one advantage I believe. Uh, yeah. Other than that, the tools of my experiments would be a whole bunch of journals, a whole bunch of just walking around meditating, and yeah, these video essays also help me think in real time. So I have been doing okay. By the way, just cause of this habit of mine of thinking out loud and alive in these video essays, I have been doing these in real life conversations where a person asks me a question and I'm like, give me half a minute. I will think about this in front of you out loud, and we arrive to a sort of a pretty neat solution pretty soon. So I have been doing this, and it's been fun actually. It's just like a really nice way to live, I guess. Uh, I yeah, you will like hold that thought and like and then you start thinking, and you do a whole bunch of stuff. So it's been nice. So there's that. There'll be more of that, I guess. Uh, books. Reading books is still there. I will be reading textbooks. I will be reading technical stuff. I will be reading papers. More of that. I enjoy doing math. Follow along on the other channel, the Bitmage, if you're into that sort of stuff. I deal with the computer sciences in general out there. I mean, I personally believe computer sciences like you'll have a yeah, it's like a decent way to just think about life in terms of like the abstractions it offers. Uh, yeah, you could sort of apply it anywhere. It's sort of an theoretical science where you could, I guess, view any other domain from the perspective of computation and benefit from it. As in, like, how do you represent the structures underneath? What sort of processes are happening upon them? Uh, Now, there are probably more fundamental names to this phenomenon that I am probably not getting. Probably systems engineering, where you, yeah, I don't know, where you sort of have a certain reduced language vocabulary set to express behaviors and properties of systems. But yeah, there's that. Yeah, that's probably it. I mean, yeah, this is sort of a. I mean, I just decided this like what, an hour ago. So let's see. Let's see how my cognitive state evolves. Thanks for tuning in. This was Raj of Conver Industries. And this was SaaS, Serendipity as a Service, X1D.